Here's your wrestling news for December 3rd, 2025. Your headlines for today include WrestleMania 42 plans in jeopardy, Reigns versus Cody and Punk versus Breakker could change again. Seth Rollins' injury forced WWE to change Roman Reigns' entire arc. John Cena's first post-retirement WWE appearance reportedly revealed. TNA signs multi-year AMC deal. Is this the end of WWE TNA partnership? WWE stars on verge of walking out, Ava handles heated situation. WWE star shocked after being told, take it, suddenly given championship. Who sent the mystery package in WWE? Latest theories explode, and more. WWE is officially steering toward round 3 between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, and this time it's shaping up to be the most personal chapter yet. Their cold, heavy stare-down at Survivor Series War Games told the entire story without a word. Fans immediately recognized the signal. The road to WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas was being drawn right in front of them. But behind the scenes, WWE didn't lock in on this trilogy finale until very recently, and according to a new report from Ibu of Self-Made Pro, Roman Reigns himself played a pivotal role in reshaping WWE's long-term creative direction. Ibu's WWE source revealed that as of November 11th, WWE was actively discussing 2 different WrestleMania main event routes. One pitch had Roman Reigns versus Bron Breakker, while the other had lined up CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes. For weeks, this was considered the strongest plan, that is, until Roman Reigns stepped in. Behind closed doors, the tribal chief made it clear he wasn't finished with Cody Rhodes. He reportedly told WWE that he wanted to work with Cody at WrestleMania 42, reclaim the championship he lost at WrestleMania 40, and return to a full-time schedule heading into 2026. The moment Roman made those intentions known, the creative board flipped. The final plan, internally referred to as V3, became CM Punk vs. Bron Breakker, Roman Reigns vs. Cody Rhodes 3. But WWE still needed a story that justified Roman jumping back into the title hunt. That led to one major creative pitch being approved during a key meeting. The pitch will see Roman Reigns enter the 2026 Royal Rumble as a babyface and win it. From there, the focus shifts to his redemption journey and his attempt to take back the title he lost to Cody Rhodes. Whether you're rooting for Cody or Roman, this much is clear: the stakes have never been higher. Do you think WWE made the right call running Reigns versus Rhodes again? Or should someone new be stepping into the main event spotlight? Drop your thoughts below. What would you book? So, what about CM Punk versus Bron Breakker at WrestleMania? Is that match locked in, or is it shifting too? Now, Breakker's promo on Raw raised a lot of eyebrows. The way he referenced Seth Rollins had fans wondering if Rollins might actually be ready in time for WrestleMania 42. Normally, WWE wouldn't spotlight Rollins during such a crucial segment if he wasn't expected back. And Triple H added fuel to that theory during an interview with Complex, confirming that Seth Rollins will return before WrestleMania 42. Fightful followed it up by reporting that as of this moment, Breakker vs. Rollins is set for Mania, and if Rollins physically cannot return in time, WWE would simply rerun CM Punk vs. Breakker as a backup plan. From a business standpoint, though, WWE is more than happy booking CM Punk vs. Bron Breakker for the January 5th Netflix special. The issue early on was ticket sales, which were significantly below expectations. But since the post-Survivor Series angle aired, momentum has shifted and tickets are finally moving. Before that, things were looking rough. What's your reaction? Should WWE save Punk vs. Breakker for WrestleMania, or is January 5th the right call? But here's the most interesting part. Of all the plans that we discussed, only 2 came into effect after Seth Rollins was injured. Before that, WWE had a completely different roadmap laid out for Roman Reigns heading into 2026. Ibu's WWE source revealed that Roman was originally booked for a long-term arc designed to tear through the Vision, Rollins, Breakker, and Bronson Reed one by one. The idea was a slow-burn rebuild for Reigns. WWE's original blueprint had Roman Reigns winning the 2026 Royal Rumble, advancing to WrestleMania 42 and defeating Seth Rollins to capture the World Heavyweight Championship. From there, the long-term plan called for Bron Breakker to win King of the Ring, setting up a major SummerSlam showdown between Reigns and Breakker in 2026, a match where Roman would finally drop the title and help solidify Breakker as WWE's next top star. Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. John Cena's historic WWE career is finally coming down to its last chapter. The 17-time world champion is officially set to compete in his farewell match on December 13, 2025 at Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. But in true WWE fashion, there's already a twist stirring up speculation across the fan base. Even as Cena prepares to wrestle for the final time this December, WWE has quietly listed him for a major appearance on Monday Night Raw, scheduled for April 20th, 2026, the first Raw after WrestleMania 42. That night is traditionally loaded with surprises, debuts, storyline resets, and major crowd reactions. Seeing Cena's name attached this far in advance immediately raised eyebrows. The listing makes one thing clear: while Cena's in-ring career is ending, WWE isn't closing the book on him entirely. Whether it's a farewell address, a symbolic handoff to the next generation, or a storyline epilogue to whatever happens at WrestleMania, the company is giving the Cena era a proper send-off, one that extends beyond the final bell. What do you think Cena will do on the April 20th, 2026 Raw? Will it be a final goodbye, or the start of a new role on WWE television? Drop your theories in the comments below. TNA Wrestling is officially stepping into a new era, and it's doing so with the biggest move the company's made in years. After nearly 2 years of crossover moments, surprise invasions, and dream matches with WWE's NXT, TNA is shifting gears and planting its flag on a massive new platform, AMC. In a major announcement, TNA and AMC confirmed that the company's flagship weekly show will relaunch as Thursday Night Impact beginning January 15, 2026, broadcasting live from Dallas, Texas. We're super excited to bring the in-ring excitement, energy, and drama of TNA Wrestling to AMC, said TNA President Carlos Silva in the official press release. TNA heads into 2026 the hottest it's ever been. The multi-year deal is reportedly worth around $30 million, according to media executive Blake Avignon, the same insider who previously broke news of WWE's acquisition of AAA. This isn't just a new time slot, it's exclusivity. AMC will serve as the exclusive home of Thursday Night Impact every Thursday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern, airing on both linear AMC and AMC+. Tickets for the live premiere go on sale December 11th, with pre-sale access opening on December 9th through TNAWrestling.com. AMC's Chief Content Officer Dan McDermott expressed equal enthusiasm for the partnership, stating, "We put fans at the center of everything we do, and TNA has built its brand and its programming around that same dedication and focus. What a great opportunity to come together and make Thursday Night Impact a dynamic and entertaining weekly event on AMC and AMC+. But the big question exploding across social media was immediate: does this mean the NXT-TNA partnership is finished? PW Insider stepped in with a firm answer, and it's not what fans expected. To answer the vast multitude of emails we have received about this today, no, the WWE-TNA deal is not ending as a ripple effect of TNA signing a TV deal with AMC Networks, the site reported. According to PW Insider, the partnership, officially announced in January 2025 as a multi-year agreement, remains intact. Even better, WWE was informed about TNA's AMC deal long before today's public announcement. WWE sources also confirmed that they were made aware of TNA's deal with AMC well in advance of today's announcement, so it was not a case of TNA blindsiding them. WWE sources also pointed out that NXT was referenced in today's press release from AMC and TNA. However, that doesn't mean the landscape hasn't changed. Blake Avignon noted that the AMC deal automatically triggered a 60-day termination clause in TNA's agreement with WWE. That clause now gives WWE the option to walk away if they feel the partnership no longer benefits them. So far, WWE hasn't pulled the plug. The deal is still active, but with TNA stepping onto a major network with tens of millions in new backing, the balance between the two companies may shift dramatically in the months ahead. TNA is rising, AMC is investing big, and WWE now has a decision to make: continue the partnership or redefine it. Do you think WWE will eventually end the deal now that TNA is moving to AMC? Or could this partnership actually grow bigger in 2026? Share your thoughts below. We're watching. NXT rolled into its Deadline go-home show with a straightforward objective: give the spotlight to the Iron Survivor competitors and tie up loose ends before Saturday's premium live event. The night opened with General Manager Ava standing in the ring alongside the 5 women set to compete in the Iron Survivor Challenge, with each woman cutting a brief promo on why she plans to win the match. The segment moved efficiently, but the crowd reactions quickly shifted the focus. Kalani Jordan drew the loudest heat of the night, and her promo was nearly drowned out by boos. She stayed composed, but the sheer volume of the crowd clearly overshadowed her remarks. Jordan's reactions continue to stand out as one of the strongest indicators that her heel turn is clicking, and WWE has a real opportunity to push her hard heading into 2026. The segment escalated when Fatal Influence hit the stage. Jacy Jayne tried to run down the field of competitors, but the segment exploded into chaos when Kalani and Jordynne Grace sparked a brawl. Despite how many moving parts were involved, the pacing never dragged. The entire opening felt concise and purposeful, setting the tone heading into Deadline. The first match of the night developed out of a backstage segment featuring Stax, Arianna Grace, Joe Hendry, and Thea. Stax helped give Grace an early advantage with a distraction, but the tide turned when Hendry got involved. After he chokeslammed Stax on the apron, Hale locked in the Kimura for a quick submission win. This wasn't designed to be a standout match. Instead, it served as a tight, clean piece of storyline advancement. For the arc they're building around Stax, Grace, and Hale, the short match approach made sense. A mystery delivery arrived for General Manager Ava during NXT, instantly becoming one of the biggest talking points on social media. She emptied the box onto her desk, revealing items that left viewers, and even the commentary team, completely unsure of what they were looking at. The show closed with the official contract signing, and Ava announced a major change for Deadline. For the first time in NXT Premium Live Event history, the Men's Championship match will open the show. But the real intrigue came moments later. Behind Ava, a random visual of a bridge appeared on the screen with no explanation. The sudden imagery sparked immediate speculation, with many believing this is connected to the mystery box. Fans may get their answers this Sunday at Deadline. What do you think the mystery box and the bridge are hinting at? Share your thoughts below. Tavion Heights and Josh Briggs continued their growing rivalry in another hard-hitting singles match. Heights won their previous encounter, giving Briggs extra motivation heading in. Briggs remains a standout talent with size, athleticism, and an in-ring style that fits nearly any role WWE asks of him, but his character direction has felt stagnant. A shift may be necessary to prevent him from getting lost in the shuffle. The match itself was physical and competitive, with both men looking strong. Briggs ultimately evened the score after blasting Heights with a huge lariat for the pinfall. Before the next match, Izzi Dame and the Culling addressed the crowd, explaining why they turned on Tatum Paxley. Dame said Paxley was champion because of her and is too stubborn to listen. Paxley appeared on the screen and promised to make Dame feel her pain at Deadline. Unfortunately, repeated audio dropouts, likely muting the crowd, cut into Dame's delivery and broke up the flow of the segment. Ava then set a 6-woman tag for later in the night: Jacy Jayne, Fallon Henley, and Lainey Reed versus Sol Ruca, Kendall Gray, and Lola Vice. The match was fast-paced with plenty of energy, but at times felt rushed, with transitions happening too quickly and some big moments not getting enough time to breathe. Still, the finish landed cleanly when Ruca hit Jayne with the Soul Snatcher for the win. The post-match continued the tension between Ruca and Zarya after Zarya missed her spear and accidentally took out Gray. The two erupted in a heated confrontation that clearly signaled further problems ahead. NXT also announced that Ethan Page will be in action, defending his North American Championship against AAA's Mr. Iguana at Deadline. Lucian Price and Bronco Nima finally got the chance to get their hands on Uriah Connors and Cale Dixon when they met for a tag match this week. This was a short match. Price and Nima hit their finisher for a quick win. While Chase U looked better than expected, the bout itself was not positioned as a major highlight. Backstage, Dion Lennox was shown handing his tag title belt to Saquon Sugars, with commentary confirming Ava approved the move so Lennox could shift his focus towards singles gold. The main event featured an 8-man tag match with added stakes. Whichever babyface scored the fall would earn the right to pick their entry number in the Iron Survivor Challenge. If Dark State won, Dion Lennox would get the privilege instead. The match delivered exactly what was expected: a fast, physical showcase highlighting 8 hungry talents looking to make a statement. Javon Evans stood out yet again, both with his explosive offense and his selling. One highlight was his wild suicide dive that sent Saquon Sugars crashing into the announce table. Ultimately, it was Myles Borne who stole the win for his team, scoring the fall and securing the Iron Survivor entry advantage. Despite being the final show before Deadline, the episode didn't lean heavily into pushing the PLE. Instead, it focused more as a character development night, while still offering enough storyline progression to maintain interest heading into Saturday. How did you feel about this week's NXT? Which segment stood out the most, and who do you think has the momentum heading into Deadline? Share your thoughts below. Don't miss our next video coming at 5:30 p.m. Eastern with all the latest wrestling updates. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.